Federal prosecutor Ashley Walker. Now, if I hit this and it doesn't send, they're blocking it. If it does send, it's because they unblocked it. See that? See me hitting the send on my email to you? This is my email to you. That's how long it is. And they're blocking me from hitting send. See this? This is them literally blocking me from sending an email. This is one of their billions of capabilities that I'm aware of, that I've seen. There's nothing I don't understand about their capabilities. There's nothing they cannot do. If it connects to the internet, federal prosecutor Ashley Walker, they can remove it, change it, plant it, backdate it, connect it, reconnect it, disconnect it, replant it, erase it, change it, manipulate it, fix it, correct it, recorrect it. There's nothing they cannot do when it comes to the internet, federal prosecutor Ashley Walker. Block it, unblock it. Anything whatever your wildest dreams are, federal prosecutor Ashley Walker, those are of what they can do with technology, all the hidden capabilities and hidden tactics. They're my worst nightmare. They're my worst nightmare. Let me show you again. You see it highlighting. You see it being blocked. That's them. When I would say them, all of them, federal prosecutor Ashley Walker, all of them with these capabilities, all of them with these hidden tactics, hidden from the American people, hidden from the United States of America, hidden from the world, hidden from you, federal prosecutor Ashley Walker. This could be this right here could make or break you putting somebody in prison innocently, or maybe they were guilty, but this could make or break you putting an innocent person in federal prison. This right here, just me, anyone hitting this button, anyone hitting this button that was being framed, ma'am, that was and is being framed. Them blocking one button could make or break them ever being in federal prison for crimes they didn't commit. Maybe even a death penalty, ma'am, for crimes that they didn't commit. And it's all from the block of one button. Maybe they were sending out an email to you about this, and they were getting ready to be falsely raided and falsely arrested and falsely indicted, and it was for them being framed, and they were going to get the death penalty, and they typed up this email, and they hit send, and they hit send again, and it wouldn't send like it's doing now, and then all of a sudden, boom, their door was kicked in. They were raided, arrested, and indicted. You charged them with crimes that you didn't mean to do because you didn't know the truth, ma'am. And guess what? Maybe that person got the death penalty. Maybe that person gets the death penalty for crimes that that person didn't commit. And it was all from a capability of one button being clicked or not being clicked. And if that email would have never been sent to you, and they were raided, arrested, and indicted somebody and put somebody behind bars, and they made it look real to you, and you didn't know, you didn't understand because you didn't know the capabilities and the tactics. Now you've put somebody in federal prison, not just you, any state or federal prosecutor and or judge has put somebody in prison for crimes that they didn't commit or they didn't get a fair trial. And it's all from this. Watch this. This could be the death sentence of somebody or the life sentence. This could be exoneration of somebody or it could be a false imprisonment. Watch this. Boom, see it lighting? And nothing's happening. And boom, the door's kicked in. They're raided, arrested, indicted. They're put in a federal state prosecution. They're put in a federal prosecution. Federal prosecutor Ashley Walker, you have no doubts in your mind that this person is 100 billion% guilty because you don't know the truth, ma'am, and everything's been hidden from you. The entire case has been done like this. You put somebody behind bars in federal prison, and they end up getting the death sentence, and then 7 years later, they're killed, murdered by the death sentence, murdered by the death sentence. And then 6 months later, you find out about these capabilities, federal prosecutor Ashley Walker, and now you, on by complete accident, have put somebody to death and put somebody behind bars for crimes they didn't commit, all because you weren't unaware of a click of a button, ma'am. You weren't aware of a click of a button, and that's all it takes, ma'am. This is Justin Eugene Schultz. Justin Eugene Schultz, birthday's 10/12/84, Social Security 489-900-698. and the simple click of a button, or the simple not click of a button, the simple click of a button being blocked, could be the death of an innocent man or an innocent woman, or it could be the life sentence of an innocent man or an innocent woman, or maybe even an innocent teenager or child inside of a federal prison behind bars and concrete when they're 100 billion% innocent. And all it took was that click of a button to be blocked, and boom, they're raided, arrested, and indicted falsely, put behind bars with you unwilling or unknowing on what's going on, and you don't know the facts, you don't know the real facts, you don't know the truth, because it's all been hidden from you, it's all been shielded from you. And now an innocent person, man or woman, is hits death row, is executed, aka murdered by the death penalty, and then you find out 6 months later, ma'am, how would you ever live this? How would you ever live with yourself for the rest of your life? You could. No one could. No person with a good, honest heart like you, like me, or like federal prosecutor, like Special Agent Heather Butters. No one could ever live with themselves after they've done it, even if they didn't know and didn't have. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, and didn't have a clue. And that's what a click of a button capability can do. It could put somebody behind bars for life for crimes they didn't commit. It could give them the death sentence, ma'am. And what if that was all set up for the person to be murdered because they knew that that person was innocent? So maybe they, when they when they raid and go to falsely arrest, they murder that person instead, all from a click of a button. Federal prosecutor Ashley Walker, that you were unaware of until I, Justin Eugene Schultz, birthday 10/12/84, social security 4899900698, showed you the click of those buttons, ma'am. Have a blessed night, and remember, just a click of a button and it not going through can be a man or woman's innocent life, ma'am and sirs.